So, how many times has it happened that when you're playing a game, the hand holding that the game is doing for you has bothered you? Or how many times has the hand holding that is being done for you, you have appreciated it? Looking at some of the Reddit reviews, I was seeing that some of the players would appreciate, some of the gamers would appreciate what is being done for them by the developers in terms of guiding you towards the objective that you need to complete. But most of the things that I'm seeing here is the bothering that is happening for the players. And why is that so? Let's say you are playing Horizon Forbidden West. Now, in that game, when your character Aloy enters into a room, the game would verbally just tell you where you need to pull that particular lever in the particular section of the room, and you don't need to think for yourself as to what you need to do. For a casual gamer, that's a good thing. For the gamer who actually wants to ponder around, wants to figure it out themselves, it is a problem. Now, one of the most important points that I've seen that is being highlighted is the ability for the game to actually turn down the difficulty. And when you are in it for the struggle, of course, if you're playing a game, you'll die a couple of times. And if the game starts pointing out saying that, hey, turn down your difficulty, that's a suggestion. Of course, it's a suggestion. You can choose not to. But then for a player that is in it for the grind, it becomes a pain. Their blood boils, as stated by the Reddit user, Patient Gamers. Deleted as it seems 5 years ago this was posted, and this was the post talking about the Bioshock Infinite and many such games and such pain points that they had to face and were worried about these things being in the upcoming games too. Well, the current trend says that the hand holding is being taken away, and we have some of the games such as Hell is Us where there's no pointer, no indicator as to where you need to go in the game. You have to figure it out all by yourself. And for the enthusiasts, for the people who want the grind, that's a very big thing. And that's why this game is also picking up highlights everywhere. But I personally feel that the hand holding needs to be subtle. For example, if you are stuck in a game, taking the example of one of the biggest games, that is the Ghost of Tsushima. Now, in that game, where you need to go is being decided by the breeze that is coming in the gameplay. That's a part of the environment, and it will be guiding you to your waypoint. And that's a subtle handholding that the game does for you, not interfering with the kind of grind that you want, yet pointing out to where you need to go to complete the objective, of course. And that somehow, even being a part of the hand holding side, that is acceptable by me because that helps in a subtle way, of course. Then there are games like Elden Ring, where the hand holding aspect has been taken away completely. And that's where the enthusiast gamers are actually pondering around, that the actual gamers are lying. And they have built up a community. The Dark Souls community is what they like being called, and that sometimes can be toxic for a casual gamer, for a newbie, as the internet suggests. Let's look at one of the posts by one of the Redditors where they say that I totally understand they can be annoying and even patronizing, but I'd rather have constant hints shoved in front of me than be lost on my own. Again, that's completely on the perspective, because if you're a casual gamer, you would just want to reach your objective, explore the world. Not entirely, of course. You don't love the grind, but you just want to live through the story. You just want to experience the game, and that's it. But if we talk about actual immersion into what the game developers wanted for you to get into, in order to have that experience, we need to take the hand holding away, is what I think personally. Well, the current trend, as I said, it's towards the games being built with minimal hand holding, because that is one of the formulas that have worked for games like Elden Ring and so on, the Dark Souls community and everything, right? And I say because also there has been a rise in the Dark Souls types games, so you would be seeing more of the games where a minimal hand holding is being done. Let me know what your thoughts on this particular topic is. Do you like being handheld? That's a wrong thing to ask. Do you like the game hand holding you towards your objectives? And if you do, how would you prefer the game to be guiding you towards the objective, or would you rather not at all prefer any of these gimmicks? Let me know.